Should you trust the super jack guy in your gym's fitness advice? The short answer is going to be maybe. Look, a lot of people in the fitness space and in other spaces, they love to appeal to authority. It's kind of a primal thing for humans. And in other, spaces, it's doctors, it's credentials. People love credentials. In the fitness space, it's usually how you look and how strong you are. And those metrics do mean something. I'm not saying those metrics don't mean anything. But my issue is when you compare one guy to another guy, the one guy might be more jacked, but he might have way better genetics. He might be taking PEDs. He might, he might be photoshopping. It is so complex to really say that who has built more muscle. You might have a guy who is 220 pounds lean that has only gained 10 pounds in their lifting career. And you might have another guy that's 185 pounds lean, but he's gained 60 pounds. He started out anorexic. He's gained 60 pounds of muscle in 5 years, a very aggressive, fast pace, and has doubled his squat, doubled his bench, done quadrupled his pull-up amount. And this other guy has barely made any progress, but he started out super jacked. He might have taken PEDs, probably just had really good genetics. And in that case, although one guy's more jacked than the other, if we're just going based off profiles, I would take the guy that's built more muscle. But two major things in the fitness space are PEDs. Do you take them or do you not take them? And if you do take them, how much? As well as genetics. Look, those are major factors in the fitness space. And it's just like to look at somebody and say, okay, he's jacked, he knows what he's talking about. He's not jacked, he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's just lazy. Now, some people, what they would say to this is, well, if they don't know what they're talking about, how did they get jacked? Getting jacked or building muscle or losing fat it's not hard to do. The discussion we're having is what's the most effective way to build muscle? What's the most effective way to lose fat? If you lived in Florida and you wanted to go to Washington, the cross-country northwest to southeast trip, and I told you that you could walk, could you walk? Yes, you could walk from Miami to Seattle. Would that be the most effective way to get there? When the bodybuilder tells you that you need to do 8 different bicep exercises, yeah, it's going to work. It's going to build some muscle for sure. When he tells you that you need to only eat raw meat and you need to take fish oil supplements, yeah, that's better than nothing. It's going to have some protein in it. Is it the most effective way to build muscle? Is it the most effective way to lose fat? Is it the most effective way to get more athletic? That's a discussion we need to have. Doing anything in the gym is going to build some muscle. Even if you go on a sprint, you're going to build some muscle. The real question is this the best fitness advice for my situation? And the best way to get from Miami to Seattle would be to take a plane. That would be the fastest route. But there are multiple routes to get from Seattle to Miami or vice versa. So to just say, oh, well, it worked. This guy told me to go on a vegan diet and I went on a vegan diet and I lost weight. Okay, that's cool. That doesn't mean anything. Just because you saw results doesn't mean it was the best way to do things. Going on any diet, if you're lowering your calories, is going to work. That doesn't mean it's the best diet for you. We need to look at this from a more complex level. Was this guy, you could have 3 guys giving you advice and they could all get you results. But this guy in the stock market, he doubled your money. This guy tripled your money. And this guy 10x your money. Yes, doubling your money was good. It was better than nothing. And I'm not disputing if the only information you could get is from a dumb fitness pro on YouTube, that's better than nothing probably. It might not be. It might be negative. It might get you injured. But any information is probably going to be better than nothing. Any action is better than nothing. But that doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean much to me. The question is this the best information for my situation? And that's what you need.